How do you get high value clients as a business coach? That's what I'm going to be answering in this video. And there's really two parts to it. There's the general way people go about trying to get business coaching clients. And then there's the specific way we teach at the Business Coach Academy Certified Partner Program. Okay, so I'm going to answer both of these. So in general, people go out there and they try and put themselves in front of an audience of potential prospects. They often go very broad and just say they're a general business coach and they're not that specific or targeted. They just want to work with anybody. They'll use organic social media posts and things like this just to try and spread the word out there. They might go to like BNI, they might do cold calling. So BNI is a networking event. So they'll try and do these things. And it's very much, let me meet, let's start, like go for coffee, let's start building a relationship and go from there. Maybe they actually start doing some coaching before they've even asked for the sale in essence. Now, there's some programs where they kind of teach this, give a session for free, and then show the value and offer coaching. We take a different approach to that. We have a much more direct, a much more targeted process for how you go and get clients. So although that can like support the organic posts and the other things, that's like extra to what our main thing is that we teach our certified partners. We'll not just teach, like give them the process. So we have a process called the fast funnel, which is broken down into kind of 4 parts of what you're doing to go out there and get a client. So the very first part is the finding and the farming of these people. And this has been really specific about who you work with, who your experience is designed to work with, what results you've got in the past, whether that's as a coach, whether that's as a corporate executive in your own businesses. And then using the message templates we give our partners and say, look, just plug in your years of experience here, your specific result here, and everything else is written. Go out and send these messages directly. So you're immediately engaging them as, listen, I've got this proof, or you've got this problem and I'm able to help you with it. Rather than kind of just trying to sneak in there and build a connection, it take months and then you've got to try and shift it to be, actually, I didn't just want to connect with you, I wanted to sell you something. We go much more direct, still adding value. So we still have email sequences built for our profit partners to use that get people then reaching out, adding value over weeks and weeks. That's already ready to go. So that's the first thing, much more direct, much more specific, much more targeted about who we can help, why we can help them, because that resonates. Then the second step of the fast funnel is what we call the assessment. So that's the A in it. And this is a specific scripted 15-minute phone call that we do to raise the client's problems, make them qualify to you, and position the need for the longer call, which might be positioned as a strategy session, might be positioned as a diagnostic to the clients, but in your mind, it's what's going to be the sales call. So you've got the templated messages you've sent out on the follow-up to get them on the 15-minute assessment call. At the end of the assessment call, you've positioned it that they either, if they were the right fit, they were going to carry on to the sales call, or if not, no thank you. So you're not wasting lots and lots of time speaking to people that are never going to become a client. If they're the right fit, they go through to the sales call, where you use our famous Godfather script, which we've got lots of people and testimonials that talk about, where it's scripted out for you exactly what to say. And the big key here is, this is the biggest problem that people who come to work with who are already coaches struggle with, is they start coaching in that session. And that's the worst thing you can do, because all of a sudden you've given them all these things to think about and work on, and they don't need to become a client with you now. They can go and implement all these things. And this is what the co-founder of Business Coach Academy, Pam, really struggled with her first year. That's why she only signed 2 clients. And then 2 years later, once she'd figured out this system and other aspects to it, went to 7 figures in a year. So the point is, you need to follow the exact words and script. And we even have it at the end of the script, exactly what to say to position you as a profit coach, how you can add value to the business, what to say, what questions to ask to create that psychology, that gap between where they are and where they're going. So you just follow that script exactly. And then the last part of the fast funnel is actually the T, which is like the transition and the taking payment. So how you easily, either follow up in any obstacles, or if they need to think about it for a day, how you position that, then how you get the payment, and then how you transition into our coaching plan, which is our onboarding. So our approach is much more direct so that you're not wasting time with people who aren't interested. It's much more authentic because you're being very real about why you're there, why you're connecting, but it's also much more powerful because everything's already templated out and we're just using the psychology that the problems that they actually want to solve. And that's why we have people who become certified partners who have never coached before and get their first 5 clients in 4 weeks. Another person like Ashley hitting $10,000 in 35 days. Okay, because everything is ready to go. It's very direct. It's not, okay, let me start putting loads of social media posts and build a big following and do this. You don't need to do that at all. Each client to you could be worth, $100,000, $250,000 over the next few years. So you need a targeted sniper approach rather than this shotgun, let me try and appeal to everybody and just hope somebody resonates with what I say, which they won't because you're being so generic. So we have a very different approach for our certified partners at the Business Coach Academy on how to get clients.